everyone. For sequence a sub n, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, and so forth. So 2 is inserted between 1 and 1, but increased by 1. So we have a 1 here, you have 1, 2. And then you have 2 2's. Then there's another 1, 3 2's. So we're going to find the value of k such that when you multiply the first 100 terms together, the product, this is going to equal 2 to the power of k. So we want to find this k. All right. So basically, to do this is a lot of terms to keep writing out like this. So what we're going to do is consider a new sequence. Say, write our 1. The next one would be 2, 1. The next one would be 2, 2, 1. And then so forth. All right, 2, 2, 2, 1. And we'll call this sequence B sub n. So I'm going to call this B sub 1, B sub 2, B sub 3, B sub 4. And it would continue on to B sub n. So now if I add these first few terms here and get the sum for these, that would be the total number of terms from B sub 1 to B sub n is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus ... plus n. And that's going to be this formula here. Basically, it's the sum from k equals 1 to n of k. So that's going to be n times n plus 1 divided by 2. Now what we want to do is figure out how far we have to go to get close to 100. So if we look at 13 times 14, using this formula, divided by 2, so that would mean n is 13, then that's going to equal 91. So we're not quite at 100. So that basically means at 90, when we have n equals 13, so for example, if I put B sub 13 here, then I'll have all these 2's here, ... end at 1. All right. When you multiply all these, or add up all these, you get 91. So basically, B sub 14 is going to have the 100th term in it. So if this is 91, then for B sub 14, we're going to have plus the 9th term, whatever that 9th term is. All right. So let's look at this. We have A sub 1 times A sub 2 times A sub 3 ... times A sub 100. All right. Now what I'm going to do is use these 2's here. So this one right here would be 2 to the power of 0. All right. For this one, this is going to be times 2 to the power of 1. And then this one, this would be times 2 squared. This one right here would be times 2 cubed. And then we're going to go all the way to 2 to the power of 12. Now the reason we're not going to 13 is, recall, we're starting at 0 here. So we have to go down 1. All right. And then our last one, we're just adding 9 terms. So this is going to be times 2 to the power of 9. All right. So this is B sub 1, B sub 2, basically all the way to B sub 14. All right. Because the product of each term up to the 9th term in B sub 14. So now let's go ahead and write out our formula. So this is going to be 2, and we had 2 to the power of 0 times 2 to the power of 1, and then we had times 2 to the power of 12 times 2 to the power of 9. So for this one right here, 0 to 12, this is going to be 12 times 13 divided by 2. And then we have to add this 9 because it doesn't fit in our formula. So add plus 9. So this is going to equal 2 to the power of 87. And then, so we have 2 to the power of k equals 2 to the power of 87. Therefore, k equals 87. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.